Good day, crypto miners. Good day, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to Twitter space here at Crypto Miners. My name is Mary, and today we have visitors from Ainance,
Hey,
and we have James here. Hi,
hey,
James.
how you doing, Mary? You good?
I'm good. Yeah, a bit tired from a long day, but I'm getting energized from AMAs.
Yeah. Like actually, there's a lot of energy going on this, and I think we are since the Bitcoin is getting back up. There's like a lot of things going on in the environment now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to come back a little bit. It's not that dark as it was a few months ago,
Yeah. Oh my God.
I think.
Yeah, I remember like when Bitcoin like hit 16 or 17K, and then oh my God, like
Uh,
the everybody was dead.
yeah. Not so many people moving around in these areas either then. Not so many AMAs, but now it's taking off again. So people are, yeah, looking bright at the future, I think, again.
I also remember like maybe in the end of 2000, no, in the end of 2020, like Bitcoin was hitting maybe 70K, 69, and
Yeah.
a lot of things happening, everybody was excited, and yeah, that was the real thing. Because even though Bitcoin is not like the main thing in crypto, it kind of like drags everybody down if it goes below what's the expected.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So, yeah, I'm happy to have you here. We are going to talk about Ainance. And the first thing I have to ask you about is the name. It's a little bit very similar to something else. What's the thought about behind the name, James?
So yeah, I think as everybody know now, AI, artificial intelligence, is like really the kind of the trendy thing now, and also it's really the biggest technology development that we have been seeing the last couple months. So I mean, the idea was to like kind of connect the crypto blockchain universe with the AI thing, and like create a whole new thing based on that. So yeah, basically the idea of the name is like finance and AI. So it's Ainance basically. And yeah, the name already tells a lot about what we are planning here, because the whole idea is to create an AI powered decentralized exchange that focuses on the user security and investors' returns. So the thing is like basically a DEX that has everything a normal DEX has, but also with like AI powered technology basically.
All right. So it's more AI Nance instead of like the exchange
Mm,
Binance that we had here yesterday. It's not from their name then,
Oh no
or
no
combination.
no! It's only about the AI and finance basically.
Ah, okay. Very good. So James, let's hear a little bit about yourself. Who are you in this project, and when did you start
Yeah, so
working?
I am the CFO of the project, and we have been working on it like already for 2 months, basically. 1 month ago, we started to really build everything. Like we took at least 1 month to get the whole idea around the thing. Because in January when we saw like ChatGPT thing and like this whole AI getting spread around the world, we saw the necessity of creating something new and unique. But at the same time, there was like incorporating crypto, because like even though the whole market's down now, we see this potential like to really bring something big to the future. So yeah, we took kind of like 1 month to get the whole thing around, like building the smart contracts, integrating AI, creating the whole idea of the white paper, and having the website, the dApp. So if some of you guys wanna take a look, our dApp's already working here. You can go ahead to our website, inance.net, and then you can click on launch app. And yeah, our app's already working, so you can already trade here, like it's already everything working. So that, but this like really took a long time and a lot of commitment to build it. So yeah, that's what we have been working on.
All right. So how big is the team then behind Ainance?
What?
Ainance. How do you say that? I-E? A-I-Nance or
Ainance. Yeah, I say Ainance.
okay. Ainance.
Yeah, yeah. How would you say then?
Yeah, Ainance.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
But maybe I thought maybe AI Nance, but it's weird
AI
to say.
Nance. Yeah, it's kind of complicated, right? But yeah, yeah, I think maybe you get the idea a little more. But you can call like the way you want it. Sure, it's not a problem.
Yeah, okay. Well, so how many is in the team of Ainance?
Well, we basically have like a team of 10, you know. It's like the CEO that's like working around the whole thing and getting everybody together. Like we have a marketing manager, like take care of everything. Like we have three developers, front end, back end, and another one for cyber security risks. And also like three community managers, you know, that are all the time like taking care of Twitter, Telegram, and all the stuff. So yeah, and also
Hmm.
we have a guy that's like taking care of the visual identity. So it's like creating, you know, the posts and this kind of thing. So yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, so let's have a little sneak peek, or I mean, an elevated chat about Ainance then. What is Ainance basically?
Well, to simplify like a little, you know, so you guys don't get scared because it's really we're like really getting a lot of stuff inside of it, you know, because we really see the potential of bringing AI powered technology to the decentralized world, you know, like we think that connecting these two ideas is going to be the future of everything that we see around. So uh, Ainance is the first AI-powered decentralized spot and perpetual social trading exchange. So this means that we are like prioritizing user security and getting stable investor returns. So what we actually do here is like with our tokens, you are able to participate a lot of the things in the decentralized world. You can like in our platform uh, use one of these tokens to trade and another one like to have governance and earn APR with that. And you can also be a liquidity provider and earn even more. So if you take a look in our white paper here, you can see that we have two forms of APR, which is like one's from the governance token and another one's from the liquidity provider. The one from the liquidity provider receives 60% of the rewards of the DEX, basically. And the governance tokens receive 40%. So, yeah, in some of the transactions we have inside the platform, we have some fees. And all these fees are collected and are given directly to the liquidity providers or the token holders of the governance token.
So did
So,
you say 100%? I mean, 40 plus 60, that's 100, right?
yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
nothing goes to the developers or the company, or it's
Well, if you take a look here in our DAO section, you can see that like all the decisions are taken by the DAO. So, like, let's say if we need to spend some more time or money in engineering something or like a treasury partnership or like a marketing strategy that we wanna launch, this needs to be approved by the DAO. So, yeah, like basically all the expenses are gonna be pass it through the DAO. So that's the main idea basically. And
so
besides
it's
that,
DeFi
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not a company running it, it's the community itself,
yeah. That's the
the
idea.
holders.
That's the idea.
Hmm.
Like we really want to build something that's like 100% decentralized and can be passed through around the world as a really DeFi and decentralized protocol. So, yeah, that's the idea. And I mean, I already talked about the AI trading exchange. We have like already the graphs here. We can go and trade on that. We have our DAO here, so all the decisions are taken by our DAO. And we have a new concept which is like a soul bound token. Like I don't know if you guys know what's that, but it's like SBTS. It's a kind of token that we're incorporating in Ainance, which gives kind of like an identity to each trader. So with these, you can personalize more your own DEX in Ainance, and also you can have kind of like your own identity inside the blockchain. That's basically the idea of this kind of token. And we are also creating a launchpad inside of our DEX here. So that's basically our main ideas inside the whole thing here, which is like a DEX, AI trading, a DAO, and a launchpad. So that's like summarizing everything is like kind of these, but of course we have like multiple things inside each thing, you know, like the DAO has its own unique features, like our liquidity pool has its own unique features too. The concept of the soul-bound token is also really cool too. You should take a look on that. And of course, our launchpad is gonna be a whole other thing alive by itself. So yeah.
That's great. Yeah, it's lots of things. I mean, um, there's also lots of projects who is trying similar things like Ainance is doing, right? With AI, they have Launchpad, they have a DEX. How are you going to be unique? How are you going to get maybe more users than the others? What's your strategy?
Well, and the whole idea about like getting users, we have our head around like three main things, you know. So first of all, like we really believe that the best approach to get new people is to have a product or like a platform that's so good that people are going to be talking about it, you know, like we really want to build something that's like incredibly good, that people are going to be talking to their friends, like saying, yo, you need to come here and use this. Like that's the whole idea. And we really believe that like the main point we should be addressing, like having the best features, having the best decks, having the best dep, and like having the whole thing really tight together. That's gonna be the best. Like if you take a look in ChatGPT, by example, you know, like Facebook took 9 months to get 1 million users, uh, but like ChatGPT took only 1 week to get 1 million users. That's because like they had such a unique and creative and good product that people just couldn't not talk about it. Not talk about it. So like that's exactly what we want to do in Ainance, and that's one of the main things. But besides that, like we have a referral to earn program, so people are gonna be earning money to bring new people to trading. Like we're still designing it because like we really want to do in a way that like we can like bring someone and earn a lot of tokens just like by being a referral, you know. And
So
also,
you get a referral code then that you can use to send your
yeah,
friends over there. Okay, yeah.
but we are still like creating the whole system behind it. So the the idea would be like to, let's say you bring someone and then you can earn a percentage of their fees for some time, you know, or like you bring someone and you directly earn tokens after their first trade, you know. So that's like some of the ideas. We're still like getting we're still trying to get the best concept to do it, because we want to do it in a way that people will really feel incentivized to bring more people every day, you know. And
Yeah. So how's the education style? I mean, do you help new people, newcomers a lot so they can understand how to use the platforms?
yeah, we already have like a whole white paper here that already explains a lot, you know, like we have tutorials, we have the whole academy here, and we really explain in detail on how to trade on in our platform, but also on like how to use general concepts of trading, you know, like leverage, how to, you know, trade in all kinds of ways, basically. So yeah, that's one of the things. And the leverage is actually something really cool too that we have already have developed, you know. So you can leverage up to 10x. That means if you have like 100 uh, USDT, you can trade up to 1,000 USDT. So let's say if you have 10,000 USDT, you can be trading 100,000 USDT. And that's really cool. I think if people learn more about how to use it, it's really like a potential to get financial freedom, you know.
So can you tell me about that again? How is that possible? Can anyone do that?
Yeah. Anyone can do that. There is like, of course, guys, you should know that like when you are using leverage, you have like 10 times more more potential to earn, but at the same time you have like 10 times more potential to lose.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so I mean, be careful, but at the same time, like we don't see that many DEXs doing like so much good leverage, you know. And that's one of the things we really want to do here. But yeah, the thing of how our leverage works is like this, you know. Let's say you have 100 USDT. Okay, you can leverage up to 1,000. But if you leverage up to 1,000 on a long position when you are buying, and your position goes down, which means the token you are trading goes down, you are losing money. When it hits 99% of what you actually have on the trade, which is 100, your position is closing. So if you are trading 100 USDT and you leverage to 1,000, and then suddenly your position goes to 99 USDT, your position is closed and it's terminated, you know. So that's how it works. But anyway, if you know how to trade, you see a good strategy, you have the right moment and the right mindset, you can really use this to do a really good profit, you know. And it's not hard to use. It's like really simple. You don't. The leverage is like really. You can use the leverage as in any other exchange, basically.
Okay, that's cool. For those who understand that, but no financial advice, guys, do your own research always, as we used to say here. So I've understood that your token hasn't launched yet because you have a token as well in this ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Actually, you have more than one token, isn't it true? You have,
Yeah. We have. You can say we have three tokens, let's say, but the main one it's Ana. So Ana is our main token. And what happens is like when you stake ANA, you receive G ANA, which is like the token that you can use for governance. So with this token for governance, you can vote for the decisions inside our DEX. Let's say we want to approve budget to bring more marketing, or let's say we want to change the fees in the exchange. We want to lower the exchange fees, or we want to bring a new engineer, let's say, all this kind of stuff. Like, so with if you have the GN, you have the potential to vote for the things that are happening inside the exchange. And okay, so these are the two tokens we have, but we also have another kind of token, which is the ALPS. It's like the Ainance liquidity providers. This ALP is a token that you receive when you are like staking your liquidity. So we have three kinds of ALP, and which each one of them have a different kind of risk, you know. So our first one, which is the ALP one, it's like the lowest risk, and it's the lowest APR. So like since it's like a really lower risk, you receive lower APR, but it is still good. Like, but if you take a look here in this ALP, you get like 30% on Bitcoin, 25% on Ethereum, 20% in GMX, and 25% on USDC. And at the same time, like we have the ALP2, which is a more risky ALP. You have a medium APR and a medium risk. You are staked on USDC, XRP, ADA, Link, and Uni. And in the ALP3 is going to be even more risky, but you are going to have a really high APR. So it's going to be more risky and more APR. So it's gonna still don't have which are the tokens that are going to be there, but in any way we're going to be launching it like in the probably in a couple months or maybe in the next month already. But the thing is, like as always, it's not like financial advising, but it's always cool for you to have like a equilibrated portfolio, like for you to have a medium risk and a lower risk portion of your portfolio. And so it's always interesting to look at this kind of investment strategies.
So this is basically for those people who wants to provide liquidity. They have three different choices then,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
and one is low risk, one is high risk, and then one in between. Uh,
Yeah, and the people that are staking their liquidity, they're gonna be receiving a really high APR from our exchange. So 60% of the fees are gonna be going to the liquidity providers, basically.
so how does it really work then if I want to, because to be honest, I've never done liquidity staking. I don't really know how it actually works. I know the basics, I mean, what it's supposed to do and stuff, but maybe there are people in here who has no clue about it. Can we go through it a little bit to see what, let's say I have, how much do I have to have? What's the minimum?
Wait a second. I'm just trying to. There is a term that is. Uh, yeah, impermanent loss. I remember the term here. So, sorry, what were you asking?
Yeah, if we can go through how it works with this liquidity staking with this up one, two, three. I mean, practically, how does it work? If I how much money do I need to have? What's the minimum?
There is actually no minimum. The only
Okay.
thing is that yeah, there's no minimum actually. You can stake as much as you want. The only thing is that we're creating a feature that like if you stake and you lock your tokens for a long time, you're gonna receive higher APR. So let's say if you stake your tokens for like 1 year or 2 years, let's say, we're gonna receive more APR if we stake for 2 years than for 1 year, and that is like really cool because then like we establish like a bigger liquidity inside the DEX, and also people receive a higher APR. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as I was talking, when you are like staking tokens in a liquidity pool, you need to be careful about the possibility of the impermanent loss, you know. So what happens is like when you are staking in a liquidity pool, let's say you have a liquidity pool with only two tokens, Bitcoin and BNB. When the Bitcoin is going up, the liquidity pool is automatically making you buy BNB, basically. So if the one token really goes way higher than the other, like for too long, you can like have a kind of loss because like you are buying more of the token that's less valued. So what you need to do is like to calculate the amount of APR that you are receiving, which is like the yield from the liquidity pool, and see if the risk that you are being exposed to is worth the APR you are receiving. You know. So sometimes, yeah, if you look at it and you have like a really big APR, let's say, sometimes it happens, you know, but like 10,000% of APR is like a super big APR. But then you see that like the risk is really big, like it's worth for you to be exposed to this risk for a short time, and you know, you don't want to be exposed to this big risk for a long time. But if you
Yeah,
know
okay.
what you're doing, you can like avoid the impermanent loss and do like a trade, like a swing trade inside this liquidity pool that it can have a really big potential to earn a lot, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So do
that's
you have any educational tutorial videos on these topics on your webpage, or are you going to have to
yeah,
teach
yeah,
people about this?
yeah, yeah.
Because
We
it is
have.
fairly complicated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like we actually we have, you know, but we're creating more and more because we believe that like when people know how to trade if they're learning with us, they're gonna be wanting to trade with us. So we are investing a lot on like creating a really good and high quality material here. So yeah, we have a lot of things. I think we didn't really put the impermanent loss idea inside here, but it's gonna be we're gonna like put it soon for sure. And it's not that complicated. The thing about the liquidity pools, you just need to know what you are doing. Just like anything when you are talking about trade, you need to know what you are doing basically. But yeah, it's still like a really good financial tool, and you can still earn a lot of money with this, you know.
All right, yeah. Just do your own research, guys. Learn before you do. Check it out so you don't lose too much. We all lose sometimes, right? It's weird. Well, I do anyway. Uh, never, never put more than you can afford to lose. That's my financial advice. Otherwise, I don't have any. So, all right, let's move on. So, do you have any partners? I mean, how will you find projects who wants to launch on your launch pad, and are you listing every token that's out there on your exchange, or how is that going to work?
So no, what we want to do is to have like only real startups that need to be founded, you know, like need to be funded. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing here. We only want to have like really serious projects inside our launchpad. So like real ideas that need like real venture capital to be funded, you know. We don't want to be like getting anybody that wants to launch a token inside our launchpad, because there's like always a lot of scams and things like this happening in the crypto environment, and we want to prevent that and like really be a filter of the whole thing that happens in the blockchain, and like really only have the best ideas and the best projects with us, you know.
All right, but what does that really mean? And how you're going to get those who want to list with you? What's your marketing strategy there?
To get more
Or
startups with us, or
or are you going to list them for free, the big ones, or
wait, what do you mean? Like, what's our idea? Well, we have a whole like networking of more people that are creating projects, and we believe that after we launch serious projects inside our launchpad here, more people are gonna be interested in that. Like when someone sees that, like, what's the most serious platform to launch this kind of project, they're gonna come to us, you know. So that's our idea. We want to keep our reputation really high, you know, like to, because then after some moment when everybody sees that we have the best projects happening and the best stuff, and then that we don't participate and we don't like let scans go in or exchange, everybody will want to trade with us and to like launch projects with us and to also buy the projects that are inside our launchpad. So that's
so
basically the idea.
basically your marketing strategy is to show by doing how good you are, and then people will come to you. That's what you say?
Well, that's like one of the things. As I said before, you want to have a product that's so good that people are gonna be coming back and inviting their friends. You know, so yeah, like that's one of the ideas. But of course, we're gonna be promoting and doing a lot of partnerships. Also, being a launchpad has a really big advantage because when a project is doing a marketing, they are actually also bringing a lot of traffic to the launchpad. So if you are like really doing partnerships with big projects that are launching big things, they're gonna be bringing their own holders to our platform too. So at the same time that people are like looking at the launchpad, they're gonna be looking at the DAO, at the trade system, at the AI, and everything else. So yeah, that's like basically one of the things, you know, and it's kind of like organic marketing approach, I would say.
All right, that's good. And moving forward now, when is the launch going to happen? And is there going to be a pre-sale? Has there been a private sale, or how's it going to be?
Well, it will be actually like an IDO in Pink Sale, and it's gonna happen in the 26th of February.
So you have a fixed date. Okay, that's very soon.
Yeah. It's like in 3 days
Mm-hmm.
at 12 UTC. So yeah, I really recommend everybody to participate on it. Like at least take a look in the
Check
put
it
a
out. Yeah.
alarm in your calendar because it's gonna happen really soon. It's like only 3 days to come.
All right. And what's the tokenomics with that coin then? Is it going to be uh, any tax, buy and sell tax?
Well, we have some text inside the trading system basically. So I'm gonna explain everything. So yeah, we have like 7.5 percentage of the tokenomics for the strategic investment, which is gonna be like kind of like for the rewards in for the liquidity providers and the governance and stuff, but also for like the it's kind of like funding of other projects too. That's kind of the idea. And the 20% of the tokens are going to be for the public sale. 10.2% is for the liquidity. Uh, the 16.8% is for the ALP stake, which is going to be vested for 20 years. Then we have like 25% percentage for ANA stake, which will be 20 years of vesting, and we have 4% of percentage for the marketing sector, which will have like a month by month release of 5% percentage, and we have the ASBT farming, which will be 16% percent and 1 month cliff of every 5 months, basically every month. So yeah, that's basically the tokenomics, the whole idea, and I can take a look here. It's like we have a lot of concepts inside of it because we have also like 3 tokens. You need to take a look on that. But yeah, that's basically the ideas, and the tokenomics is this. But we also have ANA rewards and USDC rewards, which will come from the platform generated fees.
Okay, cool. All right. What do you say? Should we take some questions from the audience, maybe? Is there something else that you want to go over before we do that?
Yeah, I would just like recommend everybody to come to our white paper and take a look in the fee structure, because we have like a lot of stuff. It's not like we have big fees or anything, but we have like fees in specific things. Let's say when you are opening a position inside the platform, we have a 0.1 percentage fee for opening the position and a 0.1 percentage of fee for closing the position. When you suffer a liquidation, we have a $1 fee, and we have a kind of a dynamic borrowing fee here, which like it's a little complex here, but you can get the idea if you take a look in the white paper. I think it's easier. And yeah, but yeah, just like to let you guys know, we have these fees here, but they are actually going to mostly the liquidity providers in the DAO as well. So that's the main ideas around the tokenomics. So yeah, we can jump to some questions for sure.
All right, let's see. We have some in the chat here as well, but I'm going to unmute a few people. Uh, we have a few who are really raising their hands now. I'm going to unmute you, Lucky. You're feeling lucky today. And we have Elon. Let's see who comes up first of you two guys. Lucky. Hi.
Hey, what's up? How
How are
you
you,
doing?
man? Anyway, thanks for inviting me up to speak. I'm really glad to be here. Actually, my question is regarding the security system of your project. because I believe security is the most important aspect in every project. So, what mechanism do you use to protect the user's fund? How secure your smart contract?
Well, we already have a lot of audits happening, and you can take a look here in the security audits. Like we already did one, but we're doing like other two that are still in progress. So one is with like Interfi, and another one is with Certic. So yeah, you can go and take a look on that. And also, besides that, we have a bug bounty. So I don't know if you guys know what's a bug bounty, but it's basically we reward people that look for problems in your smart contract. So that's a really big thing we have here. So let's say if you are a programmer or a cybersecurity expert, you can like earn money by trying to break your code. Like break in a good way. I mean, like if you find a vulnerability, you can send to us with the specific thing and how to fix it, and you're gonna earn a lot of money. So yeah, we have a really big bug bounty here, and I think that's really special because we also get the community engaged, and at the same time we instead of like the guy hacking, he's gonna be earning money with the bug bounty with like it's a legal thing, and it's much more, let's say, it's better for everybody.
All
Thank
right, wonderful. Thank you very much.
thank you, Lucky. You were lucky today, Lucky. Elon, you changed your name to King. Go
Yeah, yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Good day. Thank you for bringing me on. I really appreciate. So my question, I have a couple of questions for you actually. So, my first question was regarding the trading bot, which I saw on your website. Can you please tell us more about this bot and what kinds of mechanism does it use to maybe analyze the chart? Is this bot maybe automated to place trades after analyzing the chart? And what are the requirements and costs to use this bot?
So yeah, if you go and take a look here in your AI trading part in the white paper, you can see that we're gonna have like four main uses of AI. So the first one is that we want to have like a fund of Ainance that's going to be traded by AI. And we're going to be able to invest in a fund that's traded by AI. So that's really cool. We're going to have like something that's 100% automated, and that anyone is going to be able to invest on it and like just let the AI do the job. That's one of the things. Uh, we're also going to have like trading bots that are going to be developing in the following months. So what we're going to be doing is that we're going to like you're going to be able to create a pattern. Let's say if you have a kind of strategy that you use in trading every day, we're going to be able to extract what's your strategy and create a bot on the top of that you can use. So let's say if you uh, only buy after the market average is it's high enough for this, or after a breakthrough in this price. Like if you like configure the bot, it's gonna be like trading for you basically, which is like really cool. If you have a strategy that you know it works and you believe it's gonna be better for you, it's like you can use it. So let's say you are taking a look on BNB, and you think there will be a breakthrough in the 400, but I mean, like you need to sleep sometimes. You can't be looking to a chart the whole day. So you can configure the bot to trade in the moment that's gonna be breaking through 400. So that's really cool. Like you don't need to be looking at the computer the whole day. You can like just go and do what you want. And besides that, we're also gonna do predictions. So that's one of the uses of the AI. We really wanna like give a lot of data to this AI so it can analyze a lot of things and predict what's going to happen in the market in the short term and in the long term. So that's some of the ideas, and this prediction is going to be available in the DEX. And people are going to be able to see what's happening and like have a better look in the whole blockchain, basically. And yeah, also we want to do copy trading. So Yeah, so basically, if you are really good at trading, you are able to sell your trading patterns to others. So every time you buy, other people are gonna be buying too. So we're gonna have this copy trading basically.
Okay, okay. You didn't answer my last question. Like, what would be the cost to configure my own bot to do like to trade like I want? And secondly, this copy trading which you mentioned, like how much will people pay to like copy my own trade? Like, how much will
Uh,
I see?
Well, it really depends, like about the actual cost of the trading bot. We didn't really think about a cost for now. Like we still don't know if we should offer this for free as a feature of the platform, or if it will cost something. But like we still don't know. Like we're focusing only on developing it first, and then like actually like releasing, and then really looking at what we should be for what we should be offering it. Like if it should like cost some money or if it should be free. And about the copy trading, it's up to you, man. Like if you have a really good trading, you earn a lot of money for that. You can sell to others for how much you think you are worth it. Really, it's really up to you. If you have a follower base or if you have your own community, you can sell your trades for them. And a lot of people will be more than happy to be buying it. So yeah, it really depends on you. And I believe this cop trading is 100% up to you, like how much you want to charge.
Okay, okay. Thank you for your precise answers. I wish you all the best in your project. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, James.
Thank you,
I wish you all the
King
best.
Thank you
or
for your question,
Elon.
King.
All right, Matt. Hello. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for bringing me up.
What is
I'm
your
trying.
question?
I'm trying to remember. Oh no, right, I remember now. Um, I wanted to ask just something about the tokenomics, which I didn't. I think I understand, but I'm not too sure. The main utility token Arnie you stake for Gianna, the governance one, right? And in the white paper, it said something about that the longer you lock for, the more beneficial it is because the Gianna balance decreases as it gets nearer the end of the locked period. I just wanted so the Gianna you have, does that decrease over time then, or how does that work exactly?
Wait, can you repeat again? What did you ask if it's gonna decrease?
Yes, so from the white paper, I understand you stake the Ana token and you get Gianna.
Yeah.
Um, and in the white paper, it said the longer you stake that for, it's more beneficial because it says Gianna balance decreases as it gets nearer to the period of the lock.
Yeah.
Um, I wasn't quite sure what mechanism that was or how that worked.
Well, so let's say if you vest G Anna for 1 year, so uh, in the last 2 months of this 1 year, you're gonna be receiving less APR than in the beginning of the 1 year. That's the thing. But if you stake for like 2 years, you're gonna be receiving a high APR for longer. So you're gonna be like receiving way higher APR for a longer time. So that's basically how it works. And
Uh, okay, that makes sense now. I think I
yeah,
misread it then because the way I read it was that the balance of your Gianna goes down, but it's not. It's the APR, right? Okay, that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what confused me.
Yeah, yeah.
And
No, no, but you can always your G Anna you're gonna be able to retrieve the same amount of Anna even though you have less. So it's not a thing to worry about. It's not like you're gonna be losing your money.
yeah, and just one other question on the tokens. I don't know if I missed a section in the white paper or if it was a typo, but on one page it mentioned AUSD, but then I couldn't see it anywhere else in the white paper. Was that just a typo, or do you have your own stable as well?
Oh, yeah, yeah. We're developing the AUSD too, because it's gonna be easier for people to trade inside our own platform, and Yeah, that's basically it. But for now, we are focusing mainly on the ANA, GANA, and the ALPs.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot for your question, man.
Great, Matt. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna bring up one more. Angel, are you up for a question? And we have a fat guy. No, fat guy. Sorry. I can't read. Maybe I'm dyslexic today. Dyslectic, whatever. See, I can't read that either. So Angel, welcome up.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
What is your question, Angel?
yeah, thank you for the opportunity. I want to ask about the incentives. Like, how does it work? Is it the more we invest or the more we trade or the longer we stay? That's how we get our incentives, or that's how we get our levels. And also, you're talking about launching projects on your platform. Like, how do you tend to scrutinize projects in order not to launch rock projects on your platform? Those are my questions. I hope you
Wait,
got.
can you repeat the last question? You said how you plan to launch new projects in the Launchpad? That's what you're asking me?
No, how do you tend to scrutinize? How do you tend to okay, what are the criterias in you choosing partners in order not to launch wrong projects on your platform? That's my question.
Well, I'm gonna answer the last question first. So, yeah, the how we decide the partners is like it's a kind of basic and straightforward concept, you know. First of all, we really want to know who are the people, you know, like we really want to do like a due diligence and see if they're like real people, like not a scan, do the whole KYC thing and see if they are actually serious about the project, like we do a couple of interviews with them and stuff. And yeah, after this part is done, we take a really deep look and in the idea. If the idea is actually something unique and that's worth investing, then like we pass through the next phase, which is like really see, we take a look if the team is worth investing. Because I believe that an idea is not worth much actually. Anybody can have an idea, but who actually makes an idea come to the real world is the team. So we really take a look in the team and see if everybody's really good fit and if it's actually something that has a future. So that's the idea of how we want to bring projects to the launchpad. It's just being serious, being real, being like something that has a future. And about the your other question, how do you? I didn't really understand what you mean with that. Like, what's the first question again? Can you repeat, please? Angel, can you repeat your first question, please?
Oh, sorry. I said in terms of incentives, like how do you reward people? Is it the longer they stay or the more they invest on your platform? That's my first question.
How do you get on new levels? Well, it's basically we want to have like. Uh, a thing for people that participate inside the platform. So let's say if you trade consecutively for a number of days, you're gonna have like a better level. If you like participate in the DAO, you're gonna have a better level. If you participate in our community, in Telegram, in Twitter, in Discord, we're gonna have a way for you give to you better levels. And yeah, we're gonna have a way of also like having benefits of being in each level. So yeah, that's basically the idea of how we want to do it. We're still creating all the all the features, all the things you need to do to level up. But yeah, that's the main things.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the
Thank you
answer.
Thank you,
for the
Angel.
question.
Great question, Angel. Thank you. Okay, we have the Fat Yug. How can I pronounce your name? I don't know. Welcome up on stage. What is your question? Fat Yug. You have to unmute yourself. All right. Maybe you don't want to speak then. I'll bring someone else up. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's have some. Maybe you were a little bit offended because I called you a fat guy. I'm sorry about that. All right, let's see. Annika, I've seen you here all the whole AMA. See if we can connect. Hello, Annika. What is your question? You also have to unmute yourself. Maybe Twitter is acting up today. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Or they are sleeping, maybe. Let's see if we have North up here then. Usually I get good questions from you, North. What's going to be today? Let's see if we can connect. And I hope you're not too noisy today, North. No, he's not connecting. What is going on with Twitter today? Is Elon Musk in here again?
Yeah,
Causing
she should
trouble.
be.
He's causing trouble. So James, let me ask you, do you like pineapple on your pizza or not?
If I like pineapple in my pizza,
Yeah?
honestly, no. I think it's even a crime to do that, actually.
Oh, you do? You're one of
Yeah.
those. Okay. All right. Let's don't have any crime. Oh, North disappeared. We have, okay, I'm gonna try till I get one more. Lord C, you're up. Let's see if you can connect and talk. We need one more question. And what do you think, James? This is my last try.
Hey,
Yes, hi,
hello.
Lord C.
Yeah, oh, thank you for this opportunity to speak. So, my question is, when new token comes out or new project comes out, they tend to get boring over time. So, how do you tend to make the community still remain active over time? So, what are your plans to make the community stay active over time? I don't know if you get my question.
Wait, what's the plan to make the community active over what?
Over time, or on the long run.
Ah, okay, on the long term. Yeah, so the main thing is like, as I said before, I believe marketing is a big thing for sure, but guys, I think building a product that's really good is like what's gonna keep people coming back, you know. So we really want to have like a trading platform that's super good. We wanna have a launch pad that's like awesome that people are gonna be coming to see what's the new thing happening there. And yeah, like I think that's the two main things that are gonna keep people engaged. But at the same time, the DAO. I believe that when people take decisions for something, they create a bigger connection, you know. So when people actually participate and vote for what they want inside the project, they're gonna create a sense of ownership inside the thing because they're gonna see themselves as also owners of the project. So that's the three main ideas, you know, the launchpad, the having a really good trading platform, the DAO, and also the Ainance soul-bound token. This Ainance soul-bound token is gonna create a personalized experience for each user. So that's gonna have like each user is gonna have like kind of their own thing. They're gonna be able to personalize their own decks and stuff, and that's like the main ideas, you know.
Okay, then can I ask the second question?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Secondly, I wanted to know, would you be having more partnership on the long run or in the near future?
If I would like to have a partnership.
Would you like to have more partnership on the long run or in the future? Would you be having more partnership with other projects?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're definitely gonna have more partnerships because the Launchpad is all about networking and partnerships, basically. So yeah, in the long run, we're gonna have like many more partners. That's like for sure. And also, we believe in having like more contacts with other YouTubers and other platforms as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things coming, and for sure, we want to have like a lot of more partners.
Great. Thank you, Lord C, for your
All right.
questions.
Thank you very much, Mary, for this opportunity to speak.
No problem. All right. So, James, we have been here an hour now talking about Ainance. I'm sure there are lots more that we could talk about, but yeah, let's have maybe a closing statement from you. And also, I would like to know, where do you see yourself in long term, like 3 years ahead? What's your big plans or big visions for this project?
Well, so my big ambition, really, and also the one for everybody in the team is like to have something big in 3 years. Like maybe being like even bigger than Pancake Swap, or even creating a whole new concept of what's really decentralized. Because we really believe that like in the coming years, crypto is gonna like be the main thing everywhere. Because the financial solutions that crypto bring to the table are so high that people are not going to be able to not look at it all the time. So yeah, we believe that we can create something big for these coming years, and that's going to be awesome. Guys, or IDO is in 3 days in the 26th. So if you really like the project, if you have more questions, like if you want to participate, if you want to get into the IDO too, like join or Telegram or Twitter and come along with us. If you have more questions, you can ask us. If you have a suggestion, you can give us. Like, we're here and we're a community, and we really want to make this thing go. So we are really in the beginning here. It's like we didn't even launch the first token, but even though we already have the DApp, and yeah, like that's what I recommend to everybody. Get engaged, follow us, see what's happening. Go on our website, interact with the DApp. Make your suggestions, and yeah, participate in the whole thing. Because this is a really big opportunity, and yeah, it's the kind of thing like nobody, most people probably like ignored Pancake Swap when it was in the beginning, or even Bitcoin when it was really in the beginning. But this is the big chance, like, to get into something big. And yeah, if you get into something big since the day one, then like you can retire in maybe 3 years if it was like the right thing. So yeah, thanks everybody for the AMA here. I love the questions. I love it to participate here, and I think uh, I think we had like 100 people in here or 200, not sure, but anyway, thanks for everybody that participated, and yeah, have a great time and a great life.
Thank you so much, James. May I ask where you are at the moment? Where in the world are you?
Yeah, in Spain.
In
Yeah,
Spain. Okay. Nice and warm.
yeah.
I'm here up in Sweden. We have snow outside.
Ah,
It's
really?
not so warm. Yeah, new snow. Today, all day it has been snowing. But anyway, thank you so much for coming, and we would love to have you back maybe later on in the history of this project to see how it evolves and what's happening. And as James said, guys, you can participate if you want in the pre-sale. Which date was it again, James?
What?
26.
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
26th of the pre-sale is 26th of February.
Yeah, it's 26 exactly.
And where is it? On Pink Sale or?
In Pink Sale, exactly.
Good. All right. And make sure you follow the socials of Ainance so you don't miss anything, guys. All right. So I want